Hello, hello. I'm Chris, and welcome back to more Satisfactory. So last time we set up all of our machinery. We got the logistics set up and the foundations. This time I want to get into a little bit of the unlocks. So for that, I'm going to need some screws. Oh, we got plenty of screws. And cable and concrete. Concrete, I noticed, is a little on the slow side, so I might need to boost that here in the near future. I know I said I wanted to do obstacle clearing right away, but let's take a look at what is it? Field research. We'll take a look at that real quick. Okay, so we can do field research. That one will be very simple. We just need more plates. So why I want to do field research is for big red button. It's for some more unlocks.
The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons. Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
All right, so what that unlocks for us,
The map has been unlocked.
besides the map, is the MAM, the MAM, which gives you multiple research trees. You can see we only have one unlocked right now, but I've been leaving this here so we can get the little message for it.
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth, and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
So as you find new materials laying around like that, you get access to more tech trees. So with quartz, we get some new building materials.
New research available in the MAM.
Oops. And there is more quartz around, so quartz is probably going to be an easy research. We also have stuff for alien organisms. We have that, and we have that. We haven't seen the other two yet.
Unlocked.
And I also want to build an equipment workshop. So that lets us build tools that we wouldn't be able to craft otherwise. Now that our drop pod is back, let's take a look at obstacle clearing. Hit that big red button.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
So that unlocks a chainsaw for us. And more importantly, solid biofuel. Let me just grab this chainsaw. Then we'll go and make some solid biofuel. So this stuff is a lot more efficient than the regular biomass. It serves the same purpose, but you get a lot more oomph. That's centered? No. That might be centered. Okay, that's centered. Constructor and 2 storage containers. So I'm just gonna plug this guy in. Be power somewhere. right there. Set it to biofuel. I'm gonna take all of this and dump it in here. So with this chainsaw, we can take down some more robust obstacles. Like these giant trees here that are just sitting in the way. Alright, one other thing I wanted to find here real quick. I'm not sure where one is off the top of my head. Oh, here we go, here we go. These guys. Power slugs.
This semi-slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings which could potentially be retrofitted into Fixit technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
I do believe we need a second one, though. So I'm going to see if I can't find that. Oh, and down here as well. So this is a drop pod crash, and there's usually some really good early game loot around them. Was that all that was there? It looks like it. But anyway, if you provide them with certain resources, I will be back for this, but you can open them up, and they provide you with hard drives, and hard drives are useful for research. They unlock alternate recipes for you. Make crafting certain things more convenient, or use alternate resources. What's that? Limestone? Don't want that. Ah, this we do want, though.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
Ah, we want this too.
New technologies can be developed based on this new, superconductive, gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Perfect, perfect. Maybe we can get some mycelium, which is another resource we can research. Yeah, there we go.
Mycelia within this fungus suggests strong molecular bonding features frequently observed in adhesives and medicine, both beneficial for field research. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Alright, now that we're back, we can research the power slugs. And with the power slugs, that unlocks a whole bunch of other stuff. And I want overclocking. So I need to craft this power slug into a power shard. I can turn that in for overclocking. Might as well unlock that as well. We can find more slugs in the future.
New object added to the object scanner.
And mycelia. We can unlock some more of that. Okay, so fabric. Unlock the parachute. And that's all we can do there for now. Caterium we can unlock. Alien organisms, we can unlock this. So quartz, we can unlock that. And then we should be good on unlock. Oh, no, sulfur. Now we're good on unlocks. For now, anyway. I lied. We have one more thing to unlock. Alright, now let's mark stuff off of our checklist. So we got that done, that done. And then part assembly is what I want next. So we have most of this. We should have all of it. All right. So now we can turn that in, press our big red button.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Alrighty, so what that did for us was it unlocked the assembler. What is the assembler? The assembler is a crafting machine, much like the constructor, but it has two inputs instead of just one, so it uses two parts to create more parts instead of just one-to-one. So I'm going to craft up what I need here to build some assemblers. I'm going to craft up some more biomass, and then we'll be back. Okay, we got the parts needed. Got it checked off of our checklist. Do I have... I don't have very much concrete. That is our biggest choke point right now. I'm going to go over here where we have a lot of space. And this is all temporary. I'm going to have to redo a lot of this area. So I need two of these guys. And then from these, we're going to do storage containers for each of them. Is that enough space? No. That enough space? Yes. Okay. So this one is going to make smart plating, and I'm going to leave that turned off. This one is going to make rotors, and this one is going to make reinforced iron plates. And then I need screws for both of these. So this one... Where's my... Yeah. Alrighty. And we'll just line those up. And I don't have enough... Is that lined up? That doesn't feel like it's lined up. It's not lined up. Okay. Now is that lined up? That's lined up. Okay. So there aren't enough screws to go around for this. That's okay. Our spaghetti mess will continue. Alright, there's our rods. And then we need plates. Plates are going to be the spaghettiest of all. Alright, so this one's going to be a little... extra spaghetti. Alright. So this looks terrible, but it works. But, well, it almost works. We are missing out on... screws. We don't... We're at just over half what this needs. So to compensate, I'm just gonna throw what I have in there. And I'm gonna go... I think we're just waiting on stuff now. Our last thing is gonna be logistics. And then I think... maybe we can get away with the space elevator. Okay, so while we wait on the resources for that, let's turn in what we need for logistics. And hit that big red button.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
All right, so what does that do for us? It gives us, most importantly, better conveyor belts. So we can transport twice as many items as before. And what I want to do with that is get this working a little better. So if we come over here and make it up to our miner, not fall off to our doom. So this is a pure node, which means it produces 120 per minute. This conveyor is only 60 per minute. So if I replace this conveyor, we get twice the resources. And these use 45 per minute. So let's see how many of these we'll need to handle our resources. So if you didn't know, you can press N on your keyboard and you get a little search, and you can use it as a calculator. So if you need some quick math, it is a very quick and easy way to do that. So I am just going to plop that down, and then it was how many? Okay, so 2 2/3. So this one I'm going to underclock, so it's at 2/3. And then we can just that backwards. That is backwards. So, pro tip. It helps if you face things in the correct direction. And I am going to need more power up here. And then I'm not going to move the merger. I'm just going to spaghetti belt some more. Okay. And then we're going to need our new conveyor belts. So how many of these? 15, 15, and not quite 15. So we can leave the slow conveyor belts on the other end. That's perfect. Now we should be getting quite a bit more concrete. All right, so while I was waiting on our concrete, I made a modular frame so we can open this drop pod and grab ourselves our first hard drive.
Data on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
So with that hard drive, we can go to our MAM. It's just down here. And we can research it. Now, unlike the terminal, the hub terminal, research takes time. So the countdown timer here is until it's unlocked. So with the hub, it's until you can unlock more things. With this, it's until the thing you're researching is unlocked. So we gotta wait for that to finish. And hard drives take 10 minutes. And then you get to choose a recipe to unlock. But now we can place our space elevator, and I cleared some space up here. So let's go do that. Hopefully there's enough room up there. And it's kind of super inconvenient up here, but that's okay. At least in the early game, you're not going to be needing access to the space elevator very often. And as you can see, it's massive. About right there. And this is everyone's favorite animation. And there we go. We have our space elevator. So now our objective changed. So now it is to deliver parts. So this is how we progress through our different tiers. We deliver the parts the space elevator needs, and it unlocks new tiers for us to research and upgrade. So with that in mind, I'm going to come over here and turn this on, and this will start producing smart plating for us. Alrighty, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got through a bunch of unlocks. We got field research, obstacle clearing, part assembly, logistics, and our space elevator. And we got that all set up to produce the first tier parts for us. So if you like the video, hit me with that thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have any feedback for me. Always happy to hear from you. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. But thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Take care. Let's see if I can't find a blue one. That looks like a blue one. Just floating over here? I don't know if that's just something not loading here or if it's misplaced. Either way, I will take it.